So is anyone else like just burning up? The UK is on fire. It's awful. I'm not equipped to deal with the heat. Look at this hair. Look at my fair, pale skin. Okay, so I've just had a very eventful, long weekend. So last Thursday, I went home to Yeovil, and then on Friday, my family, so my parents and my little sister and we went to Kent to watch my sister Jess, my other little sister, the older little sister, perform in a play, which was really exciting. So she goes to an acting school in London called East 15, and we haven't seen her perform in anything for 2 years now. That she's in the end of her second year, and we haven't seen her perform in anything yet, because I think they have a rule about it that you're not meant to see anyone there perform. They don't do like public performances, I don't think, for the first couple of years or so. So this was the first thing we'd seen her in for ages, and it was really exciting. They were performing Taming of the Shrew with like original Shakespearean language but modernized dress, and it was like a very fun sort of production, not like a serious production, which is odd because Taming of the Shrew is a vile play. It's horrible. The first act is okay, like, you know, it's quite funny. It's okay, and that was the act where Jess was playing Kate, the Shrew, and after that it was swapped, so a guy was playing Kate and Jess was just in the background playing background roles, and a woman was playing Petruchio. But the second half of Taming of the Shrew is a horrible, horrible story of abuse and gaslighting and just, oh, the worst. It's horrible. But she was really good in it, so it was really good to see her. So yeah, we saw her in that. And then we went back to Yeovil on Saturday morning, and then Jess came and joined us in Yeovil on Saturday evening, and then on Sunday we all went to Glastonbury. If you're within like a certain radius of Glastonbury, you can buy Sunday tickets. It's still like, you know, they're still quite expensive. I think they're about £85 for a day. So we're really lucky also because my mum knows one of the farmers whose farms, you know, Glastonbury is spread over 2 farms. There's Worthy Farm, which everyone knows about, Michael Eavis's farm, and then there's another smaller farm. And my mum used to consult for the farmer who owns it, so we got to park in his like farmyard, which was really handy because on Sunday you're only allowed in on the bus. So I saw, in order, Hosier, who was great. Really, really loved Hosier. I need to get his album because I've only ever heard really that one song, you know, Take Me to Church, which I know all the words for because I like it a lot. But yeah, he was great. And we saw Patti Smith, which was like, oh my gosh, that was the main event. That was a religious experience. Quite literally, the Dalai Lama came on stage because it was his birthday in July, and Patti Smith was like, let's, you know, dedicate this next song to the Dalai Lama, who's here with us today, which was quite something. Everyone was kind of freaking out a bit because the Dalai Lama, how often do you see that in a lifetime? I went on iPlayer to watch her set again and to see if I could spot me and Jess in the crowd, because we were like 2 rows back, just like the second row back from the front. So if you see us, we're around about 11 minutes something and 27 minutes 40, I think. So you can see us jamming along in the crowd. That was really, really neat. Love that. What was then? We went and met a couple of Jess's friends. We saw a bit of Lionel Richie, but I don't care about Lionel Richie. Sorry if anyone does. We saw a bit of Alt J. They were very good. Who did we go to next? Oh, Belle and Sebastian. We saw all of Belle and Sebastian, and they were fantastic. Oh my god. It was a really fun set. We were dancing along. Who was after? Oh yeah, FKA Twigs. So Jess and my other little sister Midget, they both really like FKA Twigs. And I've seen a couple of her music videos, and like, her style is okay, but I'm not really into her music. But the performance aspect of her set was really cool. She had all these dancers. I think she used to be a professional dancer, so she was very physical. It was very, very good. And then we saw a bit of Flying Lotus, a bit of the Chemical Brothers, and we came in right at the end of The Who. We thought that their set was going to be half an hour longer than it was, which was a bit awkward, so we turned up, you know, for their final song, basically. But it was still, like, an amazing day. I drank a lot of cider, I got quite sunburned, had a great time. On Monday, I was absolutely shattered because, you know, it was a long day of walking, my feet were very tired. I was, you know, clearly a little bit dehydrated. But I spent most of the day with Aiden, and we went to Burley, which is this town in the New Forest where they are for some reason obsessed with witches. There are like 3 little kitschy witchcraft shops. It's fantastic. And I bought a tiny cast iron cauldron because it's cute, and I wanted something I could burn stuff in. Before I left on Thursday, Aiden had a Skype interview for a PhD, and on Tuesday we found out that he got it! He got the PhD, which is really, really awesome. So the first year is in Exeter and the next 3 are gonna be in Bath, which I am so happy about. I cannot wait to go back to Bath. And I'm really excited to go to Exeter too, because I've never been to Exeter before. And it looks very nice. It's a university town. There's probably like lots going on. But Aiden's just, you know, so happy. Everything's just turned out super great. July has started in a really excellent manner. I'm thrilled. I'm really, really happy. Apart from like this horrible cold that I have, which struck at exactly the same time as the heat wave. Well, that'll go soon enough. Like, I'll get my voice back, I'll stop being so disgusting and snotty. And hopefully the weather will just cool the fuck down. And by maybe like in a couple of months, I'll be in Exeter, which is exciting. So yeah, really good news all around. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.